Alright, so today's lovely project at hand is, sorry, I'm going to block the license plate, Ford Explorer. I don't know what year this is. I think it's like a 2010, somewhere around there. So what we got going on here is suspension got messed up, steering got messed up. They did change the steering arm already. However, the wheel suspension here, as you can see right down there, that's bent and jacked up. And then it's kind of cocked, but not so bad. That top one, I'm gonna get the camera in there real well, it's about popped off the entire bushing. So this is all bent up. We have a replacement. Our good folks at LKQ have sent us this one here. This is an assembly. It's complete, bottom and upper, with the knuckle and the hub, and a shock tower. So we're just going to swap this whole thing out. It even comes with the ABS sensor. Debating on using theirs, although it's already mounted to the hub, so I may use it, I may not. I'll put it in, we'll see what happens. Hub still spins freely, so that's kind of a good thing. No, we have to use the new ABS sensor because this one is been cut. So okay, we'll change that out. That'll be like one of the last couple of things I do. 3 bolts holding the shock tower. Kind of getting a feel for how this is going to come apart. The area that this stuff all kind of goes into sucks. So we got 1 bolt here, and we have a leader line. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. Okay, so we got a bolt there, 2 bolts in the back with another plastic bracket on it. I'm going to pull off right now since I'm here. Okay, and that's our ABS sensor. So we got that there. We got 2 bolts there. So I've got some tools here. I got to take off the new tie rod and pop out the axle shaft. That's going to be a little fun. It's going to be sledgehammer-o-matic. I've got a few tools there. I need to grab a couple more, and we'll go to town on this thing. I think actually the first thing I'm going to probably want to do here is take out those shock tower bolts. I'm going to take those out, and I'll probably just break the shock tower, unbolt the shock tower from the bottom too. Got my trusty hammer. Got a kind of full set of sockets. This is a Ford item, so it's probably going to be a lot of metric stuff. And actually, let me grab some penetrating oil too. That's going to be real helpful. These are all parts exposed to the elements that we may want to take care of there, so we'll deal with that in kind. The other thing I need to see is if I have a bit to do Allen's. I might. You know what? This is a good ratchet to have. I'm going to grab that. Yeah, I've got some Allen bits right here. That's metric. Yeah, we'll stick with metric because 90% of everything on Ford is going to be metric. Especially now. As you can see, my full box of fun. Shouldn't really need any screwdrivers or anything like that. Everything's for the most part is bolts, so we'll be okay there. What I am going to do is I'm going to hit these top with a little bit of penetrating spray first. That just kind of help break them loose. We'll do the same thing on the axle nut assembly, and same thing with the no, I'm not going to worry about the brake caliper bolts. What I am going to do is I'm going to take, let me get this jack out of the way real quick. This is a trick I like to use for holding up components, although I'm probably just going to unbolt that, make my life easy. Not sure what the deal is with that, but so I've got the nut loose on this one. I'm just going to square it up to the end there, so that's nice and flat across. That way don't worry about messing that up. And I'm just going to give it a couple of light taps. It's been replaced, so it shouldn't be tight right now. It should just kind of barely be on there. Okay, there's my steering piece. Right, axle shaft nut. It's get to that real quick. See if I got a socket big enough though. That could be a problem. I may not. Yeah, I may have to go find one. Let's see if I can get this in there. This is gonna suck if I don't have a socket for this. Yeah. Alright, well, first things first, I'm gonna take this one out in pieces. It'll just be easier because it's bent up and messed up, so it'll be easier to dismantle that way. Naturally saying. So let's do that real quick. That one's kind of close. Look at that, dude. Look at that. It's spinning now, so that one's not going to come loose on me. At least not yet. So let's go at a couple of these other bolts and see if I can get them out. They're way bigger than I thought they would be. I'll see this one here. Gonna come from the back. I need a really big socket for that. I mean, I have all the appropriate shit for this, to be honest. Alright, and that one there's got to come off as well, but damn, shock's got to come out first. So let's see. I don't see if I got anything to play with here. Jeez. That one's close, but it's too big. So let me go get a smaller size. Axle nut's going to be interesting because I'm going to need something to fit that. I don't believe I have anything right now. 15/16. And this should be 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch. 15/16 and 1 inch. So, fun part's going to be that axle nut. I don't have one with me. Anything with me to fit that. Okay, 15/16 and that. So let's get up in there. Unbolt this. There's that. There's our retaining nut. So our shock's loose. That's loose. Let's see here what else I gotta get. That top nut here is gonna be a regular socket. That's gonna be a regular socket, but I gotta get the bolts off the top first. Get them hang out there. Okay, so they've been pre-soaking. Let me see if I can get in here with the impact gun on this nice lovely heater hose. Sometimes you just gotta spin shit. That's that rust. Alright, I'll have to come back to that one with a regular wrench and an extension, because that one's not going to come out. It's too much rust. I get to the back ones, see if I have any better luck with those. Ooh, that one did come off a little on the rusty side, but it came loose. Okay, so there's one. Let's see here. Let's set these up here. That way they're not lost, but they're there. And then just have one more. Get two in the air. Deal is kind of in the way here, so let's see if I'm going to even make it to that one. Hell no, I'm not going to make it to that. Alright, So we're gonna definitely need an extension for this. Yeah, this is what, 12? Oh, this is 12, right? Maybe I can get it from here. 12 millimeter. No, 13. Let's see what we got here. 12, 13. And then my handy dandy knuckleable ratchet. Love these things because you can freaking break shit loose with them.
What the fuck you doing?
Does it look like I'm doing?
Huh?
Hey, I need a socket for the axle nut. You got anything big enough?
Until you take it out.
Willie, you have anything for this?
We go and put in the jack and we do it over there, easy.
I said just do it here. This is fine. It's not bad right here. I need a socket for that. I don't have anything big enough right now. You got a socket somewhere? It's 1 1/16 this is, so it's bigger.
They are not rush and we put in the jack.
I know, that's why he told me to do it. What, you wanted to do it? Okay, oh, come on now. I know you well enough. Alright, so move away from there for a second. Hey, he was supposed to do it, but I guess he chose to have me do it. Alright, so this one here, instead of taking the caliper off separately, take the whole bracket out. Caliper bracket bolts. And maybe we'll take the other ones off too. Where are these? Let's see here. 14, 15 maybe. No, 15 is too small. Let's go with 16. Yeah, 16 is too small too. What do you know? Alright, 17. That'll be it. We have a wiener. I'm gonna take off that bracket too for the ooh, this has gotta get broke loose. Okay. So we'll use a big cheater bar ratchet. Actually, what we do in this case is we put one of these bolts back in here. I'm not sure where the camera's seeing, so this is gonna probably wind up being a long video. You know, thing is, I'm mechanically inclined, but I've never taken one of these apart completely. I've taken a couple other vehicles apart, so this is a big deal for me. They really cranked those things in there, didn't they? Guess they really want to make sure they did not come off. Wow. This is a non-rush job, I guess. They didn't tell me that part. They just told me they wanted it done. They didn't give me a time frame though, so in due defense. Let's go with this one here. All right. Little trick to these is take something, stick it in between the rotor and the piston, and squeeze. What that'll do is that'll let you damn caliper out. Okay. Don't really want to hang the caliper, but if it's going straight down, it's not going to kill us as far as the actual line goes. So, all right, take out that little bolt I stuck back in here. Okay, out comes our bracket. Look at those pads. That's interesting. I have not seen pads like that. Usually I have a line right down the middle. These ones are at an angle. Okay, spring caliber bracket. Stick all the hardware for that with it. Okay, now comes our drum or our disc. Okay, so that one there we have an Allen. We obviously need to take that off, and then that one there we've got a nut. That's probably going to be 8. Cord loves to use 8mm for some reason, so that is going to be 8. There we go. Okay, there's that. Yeah, if the bolt stays, but it's not going to stay. I don't want to fall out, so out it goes. Okay, there's the bolt. Grab my set of Allen so I can get that sensor out of the way here right quickly. And since we're on a gravel ground, this is where I'm going to use the rag more so I can see where the hell my damn tools are. So they get lost real easy in this shit. And I got to find an extension for the top bolts there. So let's see which one of these fits. Nope. Nope. We get bigger. That's kind of it, but it's still small. Trial and error here. That one's gonna be too big. Yep. I'm actually surprised this turns out to be freaking. Nope, that's it right there. Okay, so we'll just get that guy in right here real quick. Give it a good twist. Just break it loose and pull it out. So we don't got a new sensor, so we're going to reuse the old one, which is okay. Just very carefully pull that out of there because you don't want to mess that up. And then we'll tuck it. I'll just put it right there for right now. Okay. Stick that back into there. I did tell him I needed a socket. I don't know what happened with that. That dust shield looks pretty bad, so I think I'm going to use this dust shield. Off there. Sometimes that happens. Use that one, which means also I'm going to take this one off. And this one kind of got bent up. I'm going to reuse that one. I'm debating on reusing the hub. As much as that one is there, I don't necessarily like it. But we'll see on that one, I guess. So I found the right size deal here. Let's put these ones back in the kit since we're not going to use them. We'll get them out of the way. These out of the way for right now. We're not going to need the rest of them right now. Okay, we'll need that one, so we'll leave that one out. Pretty sure we're done with that socket. Grab these ones here. Put all these together. And that was one little bolt for that. Okay. So we got, what do we got going on here? I can try to take that one off, or I can leave it and deal with it differently. First things first, let's see what damn size it's gonna be. Let's say that one right there. Jack needs to get out of here. Just throw that off to the side for right now. That's broke loose. That thing's already coming loose. Kind of don't want that to pull out of the tranny though. Oh, it's spinning. It's not. Yeah, it's not coming out of there. Okay. So, the next thing we need to figure out is what size this is going to be. I have to break those loose and take them out. Right now, inch is working on everything, so this is kind of weird. Let me switch over to metric here real quick. That's too loose. I mean, it'll work, but it's too loose. Okay, so that one right there. Let's put that guy onto there. Usually what they do a lot of times on these is they'll put two different sizes, one on each side, and you'll do it that way. So what I'm feeling right now is that, okay, so those are stop nuts. They actually stay in place. I've got a big enough wrench I can cramp onto those ones on the inside, but I'm not liking the factor that it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get them off. So here we go with this one. That top one's got bushings in it, so I'll be okay with that. So right now I just need to hold that. Trying to get the camera in there, but let's see what I'm doing here. Now I'm taking this nut out, holding the socket because it's got a little bit of back travel, backlash on it. I'll feel it once it's broke loose completely. I could take out that piece of fender if I really want to. My personal preference is I don't like to take off any more stuff than I have to. So if I don't have to take it off, I'm not going to. Alright, so I got this stop nut that's right here. I'll pull that thing out right now. You can see what that thing looks like. So it's a nut, but it's got this tab, and what that does is that hits the edge there and keeps it from moving. Or at least so that it can't move. Okay. So right now we'll just pull this out of the way. There we go. That's out of the way. I guess I didn't need to take that one off. Let's take this one off. Let's get some oil on that. There we go. Oh, breaker bar. Breaker bar, breaker bar, breaker bar. Hoping I got the camera angled good enough for you guys. If not, well, oh well. Break it loose first. There we go. Take this guy. There. See that guy spinning right there? Yep. Now spin until it hits something to stop itself against. This is the other bushing that literally came apart out of that thing when it hit. See are hitting that piece right there, and it's causing my ratchet to flip directions. Okay, so we're loose. There. This is just a cheap COD job or something. I don't know what the deal with this is. I don't pretend to know. I don't ask questions. Alright, so there's that other bushing. There's the top bolt. Okay, this here needs to come off. In order for that to come off, I kind of need to take some stuff off here. Debating on that. I can go from the bottom on that. Let's see if I can spin this from up top here. Yep, see that whole bottom piece? Alright, well I can get this from up top then, as long as I can put something on the bottom. So let me see what fits the bottom here. We'll just try that for shits and giggles. Nope. Try this size. Too small. Just work our way up until we find the right one that fits. Too small. Small, almost dead on. Do the same thing. Anything we're going to take off, put a little bit of penetrating oil on. So this one here, put wrench back onto it, a speed wrench. There's another name for this, but if I say it then I'll be racist, so I'm not going to say it. But you guys can comment it and I'll tell you if you got it or not. Okay, so now that's kind of broke loose, I'm going to switch over to the ratchet. I'll just use that wrench to hold it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm waiting for somebody to say I shouldn't be hanging the caliper like that, but it ain't gonna kill it. I should hang it up, but it's gonna be in my way. It is in my way though, still. Right now we're messing with the sway bar. I'm actually turning the whole bolt. And the ratchet's just keeping it one directional on the bottom. Okay. Should be a long bolt that goes into that guy. Bad thing with oil is that it tends to. Somebody put grease on that? Does it look like it's been greased? No, it's just the top of it. Okay, so top bushing and nut. Put that right there. And then pop the bolt out. Bottom bushing, intermediate bushing, and then nut. So I'll just put these two together for right now, until I'm ready to put this back together. That way I don't lose parts. Kind of like to do that. Okay, so right now what we need to do here is, I'm not going to worry so much about compressing that, although it might be interesting to do if I don't compress it, but we still need to get these two bolts up here off. I'm sorry, I need to get the two here off, and then we can go from there. So let me find an extension and maybe a swivel. Or my box is right there. A swivel would be, but definitely need an extension. Let's see in here if I've got one. Should have one, doesn't mean I will. I've got a 1/2 inch extension. Finding good quality. The freaking extensions for 3/8 seem to disappear so damn quickly. Grab this kit here. A couple of pry bars in there, so it'll be useful. Have my tool bag, which I probably won't need everything in here or anything in here. Still grab it. since I've got that out, I can look in here for the extension. My fault for not putting shit back where I should have. Oh well, it happens. So what I have is I have a 1/2 inch extension. I don't see a 3/8 extension. It's okay. Because I can use an adapter socket sizing adapter and actually just drop that down and use the impact gun on it. Okay, so 1/2 inch extensions. We're gonna look in here real quick and see if I got anything. I got a couple of tools there. No, this was an extension, but this is actually a special tool I made out of one. Now we look in here, see what I got. No, I got one, I just don't know where the heck I put it. This is a tow truck, shit winds up in different places. What was that? Those things. I might actually have a wrench for that though. Let's see. That's a 15. Oh no, those were 13, I think. There's 13. Yeah, there's a 13. Ooh. Screw all that noise, this will actually work. Yeah, this will work a whole lot easier. These are Husky ratcheting wrenches. You can actually buy them in a piece for cheap at Home Depot, like anywhere from $3 to $8 each. This is really not too bad. I see that front one's going to be a pain. I probably do not want to. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on that one for a second, because I'm going to need to hit that with some more oil and then work it forward and backwards to get it out. Okay, I got that back one off. So let me grab this gun again. And there was another socket I believe I was using for this. Yeah, it was 13, so let me put this 10 back in here. Let me grab 13 again. Okay. There's a battery on this. Well, that's probably why the battery's kind of low too. Maybe a good reason why it's kind of working or not. I'm gonna spray that with some more oil, and we're just gonna work it forward and backwards until it comes out, because I think the threads are kind of messed up a little bit on that. And if I force it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna snap it. I want to be able to reuse the nut. Okay, we're definitely don't have enough there to shoot that anymore. Let's see, I should have a 1/2 inch to, yep, I have a conversion. Okay, did you find me a socket?
Oh, you did? You take it out already?
I just need to get that off. You got one that fits? There. Stick it on there, it's ready to go. Take it out and then put it on a little bit so I can hit it. Moving. Yeah, I'd start the truck, just work with what's there.
You really doing it right now?
Alright, let that sit for a minute. Spray with the oil. Go, spray the oil. Let's let that sit for a minute. How many whatchamacallit, Allen wrench you're sitting on top of? It's right there on the rug. Allen wrench, it's on the rug.
Allen wrench?
Mm-hmm. It'd be nice if they'd taken this thing off and they cut the fucking sensor. That's so I gotta use the old one. I'm kind of debating. I kind of like that hub though a lot better than I like this one that's all rusted. But it's rolling smooth, so. Might want to give that a minute, man. It's gonna take a sec to charge up.
I don't know why you have to do this for here.
It's fine. It ain't gonna kill me. Why? Because Willie said do it here. It's okay.
They pay you for that?
Yeah, they're supposed to be paying me for this. It's not too bad. See, you should have left it off, man. I have to come back in and tear it apart anyways. The only thing I need to do right now is I need to get one more nut off the top of that shock that's stuck. And then I need to get this off and these two bolts off, and that's it. Is that the same size socket for those? No, that's gonna be, maybe not. Yeah, maybe.
No, that one is
smaller, I think.
30.
Oh, 30? No, yeah, it's too loose. Yeah, let me see this thing here real quick.
You know something to do?
I'm gonna need a socket for, I'm gonna need something to fit those and that axle nut. And once we got that, then we're okay.
Okay, I leave this socket for me today, okay?
Yeah, as soon as I can get that loose,
I need it tomorrow.
I'll put it back today. Fuck, man. Extensions that I bring. I brought a couple of them. I've got this. So let's see here. Let's get creative. Where are the big old long extensions I had? Okay, there. I don't have a 3/8 extension, but I have 1/2 inch extensions, and I have adapters. Yeah, I don't need the gun. I got the gun. I'm going to take it very easily because I don't want to break that. Oh, that's moving out. Shock tower's out. Shock tower's unbolted. Look at that nut. That's just a little boogered up. That's all it was. Okay, move that nut off to the side. This is back here. Grab a pry bar or two. Small one. Got a big ass screwdriver, which always comes in handy. A cheap big screwdriver. Something that you do not care about. Makes a world of difference. Alright, so what I'll do here, I'm going to pry this guy out of here. Alright, just like this. Come up. Okay. Let me get the bigger one in there. Okay. That guy down there like that. And I'm just gonna trick to this, and I'm gonna do it. I got a trick to shocks and springs. While we're waiting on that compressor to fill up. You need 2 ratchet straps. You might be able to do 1, but 2 works better. I've done this for years. This is not the OSHA approved way, but it works. This is getting down and dirty with what you got at hand. You don't have anything to use for it. So we take ratchets. Generally we're going to put 1 on each side. So we want to take, in this case, we're going to hook onto here. Alright. Now, I'd be using this to pull it out, so let's do it this way. The longer shocks this thing works great on. Obviously, strut compressors work better. What you do is you take it, when you crank it, and what you're doing is you're putting pressure on that. Usually what I do is I just use the big jack. Actually, let me see if that's loose enough I can just push down on this. Maybe doing that for no damn reason. Okay, there we go. Oops, still okay, yeah. This just needs a little help to get out of here. Remember, I'm just mantling, so I'm just going to pull everything out and get out of my way. Shop job.
What?
Shop job. The job for the body shop.
And you're doing it?
Willie asked me to do it.
Who did?
Willie. Kills a little butthurt.
Please don't forget to take your turkey.
Oh, turkey's here?
Yeah, the turkeys are here.
I didn't know anything about that, but okay, cool. Right on.
Please don't forget, because I leave at 7, and if you forget your turkey.
No, actually, before you leave, I want you to bring the car back too. I want to take a look at it.
No, just we'll worry about it later.
You sure?
Next week.
Okay.
Turkey, please don't forget the turkey.
I won't. I thought he left that big ass socket. What happened? Oh yeah, that's right there. Okay. So I gotta get the axle nut off still. You found the size for that? Alright. Watch out. There's a hammer. I'm gonna hammer. Hold it. It's out.
Okay, sleep over there and take that one out. I help you here to take it out. Easier.
I'm not getting under there. We'll just take it out from right here. I got extensions and stuff. Right, hold on. Okay. Yeah, get that out of the way.
Open that and we take the whole thing.
Alright, you bring the socket. Let me see which one fits.
I hold it behind.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't gotta hold it.
Socket is there.
There's a thing there. The socket's right there.
Give me the wrench.
There. Here. Well, let me see if it. I don't think this gun's gonna fit under there, KO. Maybe it will. Yeah, there it is.
adjustment ring?
Oh yeah, there's one in the bag right there. There you go. Take the bolt out and the bolt should come out. I'm stuck. Fuck. Hold on. Yeah, pull the bolt out.
Take it out, take it out.
Oh, where's the hammer?
No, it's coming, it's easy. It's out. It's out, it's out.
You got it? Alright. Okay, there's one. Okay, and we just need to get that back one. That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah, put that over there.
It's got a holder. You don't need that. It's got a plate. It's too big. Oh yeah, it's too big. Let's see here. Where's the other ones I got? Bitch out of there. Just throw it over there. Yeah, we'll need that, but let's first things first, let's put the shock in and then we'll go from there. Oh, the cutters. Don't do that. We'll just cut the zip ties. Maybe it don't work and we have to send it back.
Okay, put in the jack. Yes, I will leave this one.
Yeah, bring it over here. We'll
put it on the top of the jack.
First things first, let's put it up here. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the axle out, yeah.
You got it? There, got the jack, raise it up. Up, up. It's easier if you actually just do the bottom one first. You put the bolts in the bottom, and then go from there. It's easier.
No, that one is easy too.
I know.
If it's going up, you can put in the hole.
Yeah, go. I gotta move over some.
Okay, go slit and see if there is the. I might move it. You adjust it over there.
Down.
A little bit down. Okay.
You go up.
Inside.
It's easier if you just put the bottom in first. Then you got that to hold it.
See, maybe it's going all the way.
Okay, let's put this in. Let's put this in. Let's just put this in first.
Okay, take that caliper here.
Yeah. Okay, lower the jack a little bit. I got this. I got this.
This one is not going. It's easy to go.
It's supposed to be easy, but you got 3 holes to line up, and it's not lining up because it's not straight right now.
2 or 3?
3. Yeah, that's okay. Just lower the jack a little bit. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, so remember that bolt that we took out from right there? Let's put the bolt on the bottom. Let's drop that jack down all the way. Drop that all the way. Okay, I'll drop the jack. I got it. Drop the jack. Put the bolt there. Okay, drop the jack. Lower the jack. Lower the jack. There you go. So we pull that out. Now we come in here. Having that jack there sucks, dude. Pull that jack out of here. Get rid of the jack. There we go. Okay. So, let's do it like this. No, you're down on the ground like this, you can play with it. It was on my foot, dude. Twist it. Twist it. Okay. Let's see here. Push it through. Hold on. It's the angle. Angle the dangle, buddy. And
okay, let this one go.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hey, let's put this one all the way.
Yeah. But this bushing's off big time. Oh, okay. Pull it back. There we go. Let me get this one into place.
Get the hammer.
Hang on. Okay. That's in. Try to push the bolt through now. Okay, it's in. The bolt's in. Okay, let me get the back one here. Fuck. No. No, it's supposed to go up. There's a hole up here for it to go into. Something right here is not going in. No problem, we'll fix that right now.
Now let's put the jack.
No, it's in. It's there. Hey, it's there. It's there. Not yet. Not the jack yet. Let's get these on. Leave that down. Let's get those on.
Go. Put that one, and after that, that's gonna hold the.
Yeah, it's gonna hold the bottom, and then we can swing this into place.
Yeah, leave it like that. It's better.
Well, yeah. No.
Put the jack and.
Yeah.
Right now.
Exactly. You put the jack now, and then you put that, and put the bolts, and then you do the rest. I've done this a few times. Not many, but a few. Where's the other fucking? Should have had that hat on, man.
Bring them up. I put the jack in.
Yeah, hold on, Kale. Hold on. Get ahead of it yet. Get that nut on there. Okay. Let's make sure this is in there. Pull it. No, pull towards you.
No, yeah.
There we go. Okay. That's in. Oh, let down. Okay, now we go up.
Hold on, let me put the jack.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead and put the jack. You gotta lower the jack. Yeah, there you go. Okay, right there. That's it. Go. Go. Okay, now is a good time for the jack. All right, go ahead. Oh, and stop. Down a little bit. Down. Okay, up.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, I think it's there. Go ahead, a little more. More. There it is. It's in. Okay. Well, let me put one of the nuts on there.
And put this one.
Not yet. I'll get the spindle nut first.
So sometime maybe this is coming out the screw.
And this has no, bolt goes in and then it's got a nut here on the inside. This one's easy. Okay.
Okay, if you are not gonna be here tomorrow,
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, but I'm gonna be finished with this tonight. I'm almost back done again on it.
okay.
So once we get the big nuts tightened up, you can take the shit back. 'Cause I won't need them after that. I just need them for that. Where is it? Right here? Oh. That one I had to hit for the socket with the top. Maybe.
Because I need it tomorrow my socket.
Yeah, no. Hey, put it right now and then you take it.
Yeah.
That's it. I only need the socket for those 2 nuts.
Help is there.
I can crank those up top.
Nice.
Okay. I'll torque them down. Okay, where's our nut for this?
Put this one first.
Put this one first.
No, put this one. You
Turn
want to
it,
tie
turn
that
it.
one too, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going with that one.
Is
All
better.
right, let me grab the nuts.
It's good for alignment. It's better. Do that one and put in the mark. See over there?
Yeah. Well, you got to adjust them anyways.
Yeah, I know, but
it goes
I don't want it too much off.
Oh, you have to play with it up there. I told Willie about that too. He's like, you have to align it. It's out some.
No, of course, but
raise it with the jack. Raise it up. Keep going. Okay, let's see here. There we go. And there we go. Okay.
Other one.
I'll put this one on here. These ones.
What is this one?
This is my dick. That was for the shock on the other one. The bottom, but this one already has it, yeah. You don't need it for that one. Sometimes it is easier to take it out in pieces. Okay, there we go. This one I had to hit with a wrench because the gun won't fit in here. There should be one more. Yeah, there should be one more here. Kicking shit around, man. Oh, here, let me put this to shit. Look around on the ground. There's going to be another bolt. Yeah, dust that. Hey, hit that with the oil. Hit that with the oil. Clean it out. Real good. Yeah, you can hear that shit in there, man. Okay, well, hit it with the gun. Fuck it. Let me put this real quick before you get too crazy.
Okay, put the other one too.
Hang on. Okay, how's that ratchet? 13. No, it's not 13. I was doing this. Mexican speed wrench. Damn it, I was trying not to say that. Put the steering arm till last because I gotta put the brakes back on. That's it for that one. That's
okay. Put this one first for me.
Yeah, let me find that one real quick. It should be here. I had them all sitting right here. Here it is. Okay. You just have to put on with the hand wrench. So, hang on. Okay.
Tight the bottom now.
Got the gun. Alrighty, here we go.
A little bit hammer it. A little bit hammer it. Go.
I already put it in. I already hit it.
No. Go more inside. See the shade over there? Give me the hammer, I'll show you.
What are you talking about? This?
No, yeah, see
this?
No, this one, see? The shade over there, put in the same spot.
Oh. I didn't see the shade here. What the fuck's the hammer?
Give me a hammer.
Here, just tell me when.
Go. How about this one? Where is it?
You don't see nothing because there's a bushing right there on that one. Alright, hold on. Let me get this thing on here and then we can mess with it.
Okay, right now. Okay.
Okay, you got it there?
Tight.
Okay. I'll leave it a little.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll leave it a little loose so you can get it off when you go to do the alignment. Okay, now the big socket.
Do this one too.
Yep, front one. Yo, what happened? Supposed to hold it. Okay, here we go.
That washer is in?
Yeah, the washer's there.
Okay.
Like I said, you're gonna have to loosen it when you do the alignment. Yeah, let me tighten this one.
2032.
No, it's not this one.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? You take it?
No.
Sitting on it? Yeah, I'm sitting on it.
It's tight nice.
That's pretty damn tight. It's a lock nut. You don't have to get crazy with it. Okay, I don't need a air.
And this one has a move.
Yeah. Oh. There's your socket. I'm done with the gun here. I need to tighten these ones up, but I have to tighten these by hand.
Yeah, you have to leave them like that one there.
Yeah, well. Hang on, I'm gonna grab the wrench. I need to put that.
You don't have the wrench, air wrench?
No, that's okay. This is fine. I do have enough for a half inch. This is half-inch sockets. You can mess with it when you go to align it. Fucking hit this thing so hard it killed the bushings. Alright, that's snug right now. You can move it a little bit if you try to hit it with a hammer.
You have to be all the way here, yeah. Go ahead.
Snug them, but I won't hit them with the breaker bar. I took them off with the breaker bar so you can mess with them.
No, tighten them, almost good, but not too much.
Tighten them until I can't tighten them anymore by hand with this. Otherwise, I would normally go with the breaker bar and do a couple more turns. Exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Let me
make sure the brake everything is.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put that next. I gotta put the ABS sensor back. Okay. All right. Now we do the ABS sensor. Carefully. It's got an O-ring, so just wiggle it a little bit, pop it in there. The O-ring take over. You want to make sure you do it by hand though, because if you don't, what happens is you can break this when you go to. There it is. Yeah. Don't use any tools on these. You will absolutely mess them up. What happened to my damn Allen wrench, KO? See, he messed with my rag and see what happens. Alright. Rags are used for a lot of reasons. Okay, pry bar. Get rid of that. Where is my wrench? And this little guy, there it is. Alright, so this is for this GPS sensor. I might have to go get my light. Yeah. Let me take a break here and get my flashlight. The reason the truck is running right now is because I need air filled up. Alright, so I'm going to grab my helmet light. Awesome helmet light from Streamlight, Vantage LED. There we go. And this is a little bit of knowledge, and of course with help from one person, about a 2-hour job. Could be less, but just all depends on how careful you want to be, and I'm trying to be careful with some of these components. Remember, we got used components here, so I don't want to be dealing with anything messed up. Okay, there's that. Tighten that up here. Make sure that's nice and tight. And they might still have to replace the sensor after the fact, but I need to use the existing one. Okay, that's tight. That needs to come off. Where's our impact dealio here? There's our 8mm. Get rid of that bracket. Let's put this one on here. Okay. Goes there. Okay, now let's see here. We get all that stuff in. Need to put this bracket back. Oh, wait. Need to put the dust shield on. Yeah. That dust shield that came on the other one looks like pretty bad. Let's put this guy in here real quick. Put screws in there to hold it in place. Okay, 1, 2. Cigarette didn't last long.
What's up, man?
What's happening?
Already.
Oh yeah, huh? Shit, I forgot about you last night, didn't I?
Sure, nonsense.
Yeah. There you go. I'm not liking that. That one up. Grab the other one. Grab one of the old ones.
Shiny 5 for you.
Shiny 5 for me.
Hey, when I grow up, I want to be just like you.
What's that?
I want
a badass tow truck driver?
No, like Echo. I want to be like Echo.
Spun that on methadone and heroin?
Yeah.
Hey, you know. Hell yeah. Definitely might be a sick one, buddy. That's for sure.
I just want a lollygag over there in the Cooperlet parking lot.
Want to do a couple of lines and hang with the tweakers?
Yeah. I'm talking about my life story.
There you go. Okay. Well, most everything's back on here. Alright, we got those on. You need to get that bottom one on the rest of the way. So I don't know. That's that battery saying, fuck you. We're good enough here. The only real important thing now is, well, one, we get the axle back on. Yeah, we don't want to make the shit out of this one where it snaps. We just want it on there so it doesn't come off. If I can't really turn them anymore with the wrench, then that's good enough for me. And we'll get up top and re-torque those bolts down up there. I'm saving the best part for last. That is the steering arm. Okay, so this needs to go into here. Let's put a little bit of lube onto this. Yeah, this stuff will dry off eventually. It's going to be sitting here for a while, so don't worry about too much. Still a little bit of Loctite left on there. There's one. There's two. I squeezed out that thing earlier to kind of help us put it back into place. So we'll see on that here right now. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. And just hand torque these. Alright, so let's see here. What size are these? These are 18s? Really? No. That's a 16. Should be an 18 here. Well, even a 17. No, that's not here. Oh, we're gonna hit these with an impact gun, so I'm not gonna stress too much on that. As soon as it figures out where it needs to go. There we go. Pretty sure that ain't gonna come loose. Yep. Oh yeah, definitely is not gonna come loose. That's on there. I think we grabbed a, yeah, we used the other one. Alright, no big deal. Actually, I'm gonna hit those with the impact too. Alright, because I want to get them on there. Or I know they ain't coming off. But we're not gonna crank the shit out of these ones. Apparently you torque these. Let's see, like that. That's 17, isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that's it. That goes there, and then this naturally needs to go into here. Okay. Alright. That's all tight. I just have to retighten those ones on top. And we put our steering arm back in here. And we're golden. And I think that was this one. Yep. That's definitely on there. Okay. Alright, now we go up top and we torque down the other bolts we were playing with. Oh, I don't think I need that big old long extension. But we'll go with this one. Okay, so let's get up here and look at this here real quick. Our guy there. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's tight. Get the back one. Okay, one more. There's two right next to each other here. Let's see what we got going on with this thing here. Okay, that's all nice and tight. We put these clips back on here. These things that were clipped into place here. Don't know what they are, and I'm not messing with them, but they are here. So here we have this one here for the ABS wire. Clips across both on the back. Just a little plastic thing that pinches on there. Okay, everything's torqued. We're good to go. We pull this crap out of the way. Grab my hose. Oh yeah, the jack's all loose. Okay, grab my hose. We will need that again, but not just yet. Stick my pry bars back in the bag. This socket I love so much, I'm going to throw it in there. Also throw that one into there. Okay, grab our thingamajiggers here. Those need to go there. Anything that's half-inch drive needs to go here. Okay, so rag. All of our big sockets. 17. Alright, put those there. Screwdriver goes back in the bag. And go back there. Go back into there. Go back inside there. Magnet pickup tool. Put that in here. We got a big old dick of a bolt. Try to see what else we got. Any other straggler parts? Let's stick that one over there. 13. It'll go there. It'll go with those. That'll go there. That'll go in there too. That's a piece that we just took out. Let's see if there's any other crap here. So I saw some stuff. Yeah, there's a couple of bolts and shit. Okay. Rag. Oh, the half-inch drive ratchet. That is here somewhere. I know it is because I just had the damn thing. I kicked that dude in the nuts. He took off my damn ratchet. No, it's right here. Okay, half-inch drive ratchet. Some of our regular shit here. Some of our sockets got bounced. 6 points. 6-point sockets. That's a 9. That's a 10, I think. No, it's a 12. Is that a 12? No, what the hell is this? 13? Oh yeah. And then that's an 11. Okay. This is a 6.17. This is a 6.6. This is an 8. What the hell we got going on here? There's 10. There's 8. that's probably a 10. Okay, so that fixes that. Let's put this crap up here. So now all we got to do is just put the wheel back on, and we are done with this project. And I think it was the smaller size for the wheel. Yep. Okay. Okay. Shield's in place. This thing got fit. It's not going to fit. It doesn't actually go to this car. Stupid. It's a donut, but it doesn't fit this one. Doesn't look like it fits the exploder. It looks like that definitely does not fit this. Okay, well, we'll go with it as best we can. This isn't going to be driving on the road like this, so it'll work too much. Oh, on there. Okay, we're done.
What is that dolly?
What dolly?
Dolly over there.
Number 7.
What happened?
Your weld didn't hold.
Huh?
It broke from the box. The weld held, but the box, big piece of metal, and he ran it over.
Who came out?
Yeah. While he was driving, it came out.
When he's driving?
Yep.
That's something?
No, he hit the dolly. No, the box cracked. It broke. The holder broke, and so it just came loose. That's it, Gato. It's finished. Yep, that's it. This one's finished. So as much as the lighting sucks now because it's freaking dark, that's replacing the suspension on it. Yeah, suspension's been replaced. Let me just take this stuff. I don't know if they want to keep it, so now I'm just gonna set it here. Leave it off to the side. All the hardware and shit, everything that I took off and replaced and whatnot, gonna go there. Couple little bolts for the dust shield. There should be another one here somewhere, but it gets kind of lost in the rock now. Nope, there it is. Jack stand, wood blocks, man. You never have enough of those things. They saved my life. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for hardware. I'm gonna worry about the rest of it. I still gotta pull the fender, do the rest of it. So yeah, I'll leave it be at that. Close this thing up. Did not mean to shut that all the way. I'm hoping it didn't shut. And we are done. Thanks for watching.